To give it as clear as possible, I'll give you guys a very concise definition of these two different kinds of family. What is a modern family? I would say a good modern family is defined this way: a springboard for individual success. That's how we would say, I've done a good job as a father or mother. Your kids are gone, you're experiencing the empty nest, your friends ask you, like, how your kids doing? They're doing great, one's here, one's there. Whew, yeah, on to the golden years, right? So springboard for individual success, that's what a family is. That is not the way family is described anywhere in the Bible or any other time in history. That's a very recent idea. Okay, in the Bible, the definition I would say the most describes it is a family is a multi-generational team on mission. A multi-generational team on mission. That's very, very different. So you guys can see why I think the core problem with the family is we've lost connection with what it is. The easiest way to describe these two definitions is in just one word each: nest versus team, right? Whatever one word analogy most makes sense of the kind of family we're going to use. And this is why in our culture, the nest is actually the perfect metaphor for the family that we've created, this new kind of family. You know, we have a bird, like a spot in our front porch where every single year a new bird comes and puts up a nest, and we watch the chickies fly away, and then a new bird comes the next year and does the same thing. And so that's why we call ourselves, empty nesters, because this has been the dominant idea of what the way we see family. Abraham, by the way, would never have thought of himself that way, would have never called himself an empty nester. He had no interest in building a nest. He was building something totally different. He was building a multi-generational team. These are radically different ideas, right? The nest idea is mostly kind of a maternal, nurturing metaphor. A team idea involves both a husband and a wife trying to build something for their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, something across generations. So these are radically different ideas. Now, why do I suggest that the Bible actually advocates for the second definition? Well, if you go all the way back to the first time family is mentioned in the Bible, in Genesis 1, the first page of the Bible, you'll find there the actual description, a purpose statement, like declared over the first family, right? In Genesis 1:28, we read that God says to the first family, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, rule." Now, this cannot be done by the nest springboard family. It can't. This is clearly a multi-generational family. He's telling them, number one, that he wants them to fill the earth. Is that something that one generation can do? No, right? So it's a multi-generational.